Yo, what is up, guys? SavageBoy23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home, okay? So these are all going to be short recaps for yesterday, and I'm going to give you guys my full list of the NBA games today, okay? So, let's go. Alright, Orlando Magic versus Detroit Pistons. First off, I did not tune into this game one bit. Didn't look at the highlights. Didn't do any of that. This game. Now, here's the thing I said about this. I said this was going to be a boring game. Was I not? Again, I didn't tune into the game. I didn't see the highlights, so I'm not going to speak on my behalf of this game because I didn't see none of it. I didn't even go on the NBA app and look at the score because that's how boring this game was. Detroit Pistons is not even a team to even talk about. Okay? Orlando Magic is, but they need to play another good team. Okay? That's in their league. But other than that, the NBA trade deadline is next week. February 8th, February 9th. But, yeah. I'm not going to say anything about this game because this game, I didn't see it, didn't look at the highlights, so I can't speak on my behalf again, okay? So, yeah. Let's move on to this game here. Phoenix Suns versus Wizards. Again, I'm not going to speak on my behalf. To be honest, I didn't tune into any of these games yesterday. But there's some games that I do know that happened. But Washington Wizards, Phoenix Suns. What are we going to say? What are we going to say? I don't know what to say in this game. I do not know what to say in this game. Because this game here was boring. In my opinion. I didn't tune into the game. I didn't see the highlights. I didn't do any of that. So, if anybody comes in the comments and says you can't say this about this team, it's because I'm not going to be saying anything because I didn't see the game. I didn't see the highlights. I know that Kevin Durant, Bradley the Bumbeal went off. That's the only thing I know. And then after that, I haven't heard the game after. So 140 to 112. You guys can tell me, is this a big blowout or not yet? So I'm just gonna. You guys comment down below, okay? Let's move on to this game here. Memphis Grizzlies versus Boston Celtics. Now, Marcus Smart is playing against his former team that he played on. He played on his former team. He did not play, but I know they gave him a farewell video, whatever it's called. It really sucks how Marcus Smart didn't play. John Morant and the Grizzlies are missing some other pieces. Now, this right here, I mean, I'm surprised that Grizzlies even put up 95 points. Or even 91, my bad, 91 points. I was looking at another game. This game here was so just unthinkable. This game was so unthinkable because I didn't see the game, I didn't see the highlights. Because I would have tuned into this game. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have tuned into the game if Marcus Smart played, but he did not play. I looked at the injury report and before then, and he didn't even play. So there was like no point in watching this. And even then, even if he did play, John Morant's out. So what is the even point of even watching this? Like, yeah, I know everybody says they want to tune into the game because they want to see Marcus Smart back in Boston. But to be honest, I think Marcus Smart's out of his prime. You know, when he was with the Celtics, he was dominating left and right, and now he's just getting injuries now. Like, I don't know, man. Like, NBA fans must be really, really sad of their favorite player going down just like that fast, you know? And don't ask me because I have a bunch of favorite players that went down. So, not even worth it. You know, it's not even worth it to talk about it. Alright, but all in all, this game was boring. The only way that it was fun was John Morant was playing and Marcus Smart. But other than that, this game was boring. The Celtics, Jason Tatum, they bounced back. Dinkus Pinkus tried to do everything he did. Same as Jaylen Brown, same as Jason Tatum, Derek White, Al Horford, Drew Holiday, all of them. They all try to step in and try to do everything they can. But other than that, this game was not fun, so we're going to move on. This game here, Flippers versus Miami. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You might ask, did you tune into this game? Absolutely not. Did I tune into this game? Absolutely not. First off, this game wasn't even... You guys can look at the bright light and say this was good. This wasn't good. This wasn't good. If you ask me, if you tell me, what if they won? Would it be a different whole story? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We gotta wait and see if they ever win. But Miami keeps going out here and losing. What is going on with Miami? I knew, and don't tell me you didn't know. Oh, I know. Miami was gonna go out here, playing in Miami, and take an L to the Flippers. Now, I thought it was going to be a blowout. You guys heard me. You guys watched my video yesterday. I said it was going to be a blowout. And boy, was I wrong. 103-95. I'm surprised Miami put up 95 points on the board, because I didn't even think they were going to touch 90. I thought they were going to at least touch like 75, 60, 80, nowhere near 90. And everybody keeps talking about the Flippers dominating offense and defense. First off, they're not dominating. You guys all out there in the NBA world, all you guys out there, you guys are all getting laughed at right now because, or first off, the Flippers are laughing at everybody right now in the NBA except for me. The NBA right now, you're getting laughed at by the Flippers because everybody thinks they're good. But wait until the playoffs start, and guess who's gonna be right? Savage Boy 23. Right back there, you guys can see my logo. You guys can see who that is. That is me. Wait until the Flippers get on the bench and they're going to start relaxing. They're going to start, eating all the sugar things they can while they're on the bench watching their team lose. And you know me, I'm going to be sitting here talking to my friends, smiling. I'll be like, I told you I'm right. Am I not right? You got the honey bun. Every time he runs, you always got to hold your breath because he's going to earthquake he's going to break the board. He's going to have an earthquake in the court. The Russell Westbrook's going to break every basketball on the rim, so I ain't going to worry about that. Kawhi Leonard, the claw, he's going to break an ankle sooner than later. PG-13, all you got to do is just, injure him too, and you're good. But the one I'm really worried about is the honey bun. If he breaks the court, everyone's got to hold their breath because this guy's going to have like a tsunami coming in, and you don't want that. You do not want that. So everybody be careful. When you see the honey bun coming near you or running on the court, hold your breath and try to defense, okay? Because I'm telling you this now, he's going to go through you like he goes through every defender in the NBA, which, to be honest, he's out of prime. He's not the same James Harden he was back in Houston. After that, this guy fell off when he went to the Brooklyn Nets. After that, nah. And then he went to Philadelphia. Nah, him and Joel Embiid. I hope I never see that ever again. Which luckily we're never gonna have that again. But other than that, this game was boring. Hit me buckets, Bam Adebayo. Junior Hawkins, you're excused. You don't need to be talked about because this is your first year. You're still young. You're still developing. So I don't got to talk about you. But Bam Adebayo, hit me buckets. What are you doing? You need to get out of that slump and you need to start winning games. Now, you're going to bring up an excuse and say, our team is so young. Okay, and your point is? Just because you have a young team doesn't mean you're good. Okay? You have the two great players right now on the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo and Hemi Buckets. Those are the two best players right now in Miami. If both of those stars are on the bench, then I could say Miami sucks. But no, I can't say that because you guys are on the floor. So you guys can work it out. I'm surprised Miami's been on this deep hole of losing. I'm so disappointed. I'm really disappointed of this game. We're going to stop talking about it and we're going to move on to this game here. Alright. Short talk here. I did not tune into this game. Hornets, Indiana Pacers. I mean, to be honest, like, first off the bat, the Hornets didn't even touch 100. So what's the excuse now? What do I need to talk about that? But all in all, man, Tyrese Haliburton got this dub. I don't know what to say. He's got an all-star, and I think he's doing a 3-point contest, if I'm correct. Which we do need to talk about that. I actually will think. I'm thinking about making a video on that while I'm making the same video as this. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But if Steph Curry's not in the all-stars for the 3-point contest, I'm not watching it. It must be sad watching. You watching and you don't see no Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, but you see Damian Lillard, and then you see there was some other player. I think one of them was Tyrese Haliburton. The other one was Malik Beasley. I said Damian Lillard. There were some other players I forgot off of my head. But there's like a list right now of 3-point contest. And I'll say this now to you guys. If you're going to come in the comments and say, is Steph Curry in there? Is Klay Thompson in there? No, they're not. No, they're not. You know, the only person that can shoot threes from deep? Dame Adala, Damian Lillard, which that is really disappointing. And Tyrese Haliburton's in there too. I forgot to mention that too. Tyrese Haliburton's in the 3-point contest too. But other than that, this guy has an ugly form, so he's not even going to win it. You know who's the best 2 candidates to win? Malik Beasley and Damian Lillard. Those are the only 2 candidates can win that 3-point contest. If you're talking about Tyrese Haliburton, this dude can't even shoot the ball properly. He can't even shoot it in the rim. I don't even know how you guys. I'm disappointed. How did you guys choose him in an all-star? Disappointed. All right. But other than that, let's talk about this game. All right. This game here was boring. It was awful. It was terrible. I did not see the highlights. I did not tune into the game. I didn't do any of that because you know why? This game was just in general boring. All these games here were boring. But I want to say this now. Tyrese Haliburton. You're never gonna stop it of you getting more people to be a fan of you, huh? Because you going out here talking about I'm a great player, I'm a great role model, bro. Stop it. You're really not. I'm being honest. I'm not saying this because I'm not saying this because I hate you as a player. I'm being honest. If I was a fan of you, I would still say it. But I'm not a fan of you. I don't like you as a player. Just because you won that in-season tournament doesn't mean you're going to get the NBA championship. It doesn't mean nothing. You're playing against other teams that have other great players better than you. And I don't care what people would say. He's young. He's doing this. He came off of an injury. Same old. I don't care. And now you got to bring up injuries in this? When did injuries start being a problem in this? I'm just saying this now. Injuries can hurt you in the NBA world. But what I'm going to say this now is the injuries. You can't bring up injuries every time people talk about the big leagues. You know, like, you know how everybody brings up Michael Jordan and all this and all that. You know, one player against another player. And everybody talks about injuries and the teammates and all this and all that. But people need to get the real picture. Stop bringing up injuries. Stop bringing up injuries. Stop bringing up teammates. Just talking about the player. Just talk about one player in this moment, okay? If you want to say Michael Jordan's the GOAT, you can say Jordan is the person that did all this. If you want to say another player did it, you can say another player did it. You don't need to bring up injuries. You don't need to bring up teammates because there was one player and one other player that helped one player to another player, okay? So that's how it is. And Tyrese Haliburton, we all know that Tyrese Haliburton's never going to be that kind of person ever in NBA history. I would be so shocked if I see this man talked about a lot. But to be honest, everywhere I go, I don't see nobody talk about Tyrese Haliburton. That's the funny part. I have to bring it up, or some freaking person has to bring it up on their phone, and then they start talking about him. They don't talk about Tyrese Haliburton. They don't bring him up. They have to announce somebody else talking about it. You know, like it's funny. You know, but I don't see Tyrese Haliburton ever talked about. So Yeah, and I like that. I like that. So we're just gonna keep that on the low. So we're gonna move on to this Hornets side. I mean, to be honest, what do I talk about the Hornets? They're just like the Wizards, Detroit Pistons. They're just a horrible franchise team. But yeah, they're not gonna win. I don't see them winning a game. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Rockets, Timberwolves. I'm glad Rockets lost. 90 to 101. I did not tune into this game. I didn't see the highlights of this game. So nothing talking about this game. But I will say though is the Rockets, thank you for losing this game. Thank you. I appreciate it. As a Lakers fan, I really needed you to lose this game, okay? Now, here's the thing. Timberwolves fans, I don't care about Timberwolves fans because a lot of people think that why are you talking about the Timberwolves fans? Hey, Timberwolves fans, relax, sit down. You're going to hear what I'm going to say, okay? Here in a little bit. I'm not worried about Timberwolves fans because at the end of the day, they're going to lose first round. And when they lose first round, they're going to know that I'm right. So right now, you guys think they're okay or they're terrible or they're like the best team right now in the NBA. But to be honest, they're really not. They're really not. The Thunder team right now, the young Thunder team that I'm about to talk here in a little bit, they're good. Like they're an amazing young team. But we're not talking about them. We're going to talk about the Timberwolves. Timberwolves fans, you guys are going to lose first round. And don't be surprised when I'm right because, most of the time I'm right. But again, this is the NBA world. This is the big leagues. So we don't know what's going to happen towards playoff time. Karl-Anthony Towns, Ant-Man, I just don't see anything happening to the Timberwolves franchise. You guys were holding number 1 since the season started, and now you guys are number 2 or number 3, if I'm correct, somewhere around there. And now you guys are not that good. So, yeah. But Rockets fans, I'm just happy you lost this game. Let's move on. I don't even know what to say about the Rockets. Okay. Now, this game here was very interesting. Now, you might say, did you tune into this game? Did you see this highlight? Nope. No, I did not. Not one, but they went to 2 overtimes. The Toronto Raptors had the score 76-53. They were up that big, Toronto Raptors. And then they lost 127 to 135. Now, Toronto Raptors lost this game to who? The best team in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder, not once, but twice, they went to overtimes. Now, who was a Thunder player? SGA? Jay Williams? Chet Holmgren? I don't know because I didn't see the game. I didn't see the highlights. I wish I did. I said the Toronto Raptors are going to lose this game, and boy, was I right by 2 overtimes. I'm just amazed that Toronto Raptors last this long and then just threw in the white towel and they're like, you know what? Forget about it. We're going to lose this game. Now, I feel bad for Toronto Raptors player. Not RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley. I feel bad for Emmanuel Quickley. I need this man to leave. To any other team out there that's probably not the Flippers, should be good. But this game was probably a good game than all the other games. I'm not even going to talk about all of that because I just saw the scoreboards and I saw the overtime and that's it. But other than that, Toronto Raptors, you guys are so down bad. Trash. You went to 2 overtimes. 2! And you somehow in some way decide to lose this game. Wow. And the funny part was you were up 76-53. Remember that. Man, I hate when the NBA, they just lose these kind of leads. All right, let's move on to this game here. This game here was a very, very, very interesting game. The Utah Jazz, somehow, in some way, beat this team. I saw the scoreboard. I didn't see the highlights. I saw the highlights. I didn't tune into the game. I was just posted somewhere. I saw it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, man, what are you guys doing? You guys out here losing to the Jazz. Now, you might say, did you want the Jazz to lose too? I would love it, but you can't have everything perfect, okay? So you can only have the Jazz or the Rockets lose. And if you're asking me who do you want to lose more, I'd rather want the Rockets to lose. I don't know why. Don't ask me, okay? I just want the Rockets to lose. There's something in me that pisses me off about the Rockets. I don't know why. I just have this little urge to hate the Rockets. I try to like the team. I try to like the players. But there's just something urge in me to hate the Rockets. So, yeah. But don't worry. I'm going to try to like the Rockets, but I just can't. The Bucks, you pissed me off. You came out here and you lost, regardless if you're in Milwaukee or Houston. Who was the guy that made this game bad? Was it Giannis, Damian Lillard? It wasn't those two great players. Malik Beasley? I don't know, because this guy likes to mess up the games a lot. But the Jazz went out here and won. Am I really worried about the next game for them? No. I don't care, honestly, for the Rockets and the Heat Jazz, because this season's already messed up for a lot of teams in the NBA. Regardless if you're East or West fan, or if you're just like me, you like a lot of teams. So, yeah. That's funny about that. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But other than that, this game here was a really disappointment. Not even a win or a loss. They put up 123, and the funny part is the Bucks can even put up 110 or 101. Disappointment. All right, let's move on. Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, you pissed me off in this game, okay? All right. Let's move on to the final recap of the game. Now, this one is going to be a very short talk. Not very, very short, but just short. I didn't see the game. I didn't see the highlights. So there was nothing to talk about this game. To be honest, I forgot this game was on. I was going to tune into a game just for fun. And I lost time of track. And I did not see this game at all. So, Portland Trailblazers, they lost regardless. They were going to lose to the Chicken McNuggets. This game was boring. I'm glad, to be honest. I'm happy. I'm glad I didn't tune into this game. This game was boring. What am I going to say? I'm happy the Chicken McNuggets lost because, to be honest, Portland's not even talked about no more. No one talks about Portland no more, so you could just scoot them to the side, But other than that, this game was boring. Regardless if Nikola Jokic played, Jamal Murray, all of those players played. But regardless, this game was boring. Let's move on to today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is in the NBA, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Okay. The reason, before I make my NBA prediction, I want to say this loud and clear to everybody so people can know. The reason why I have a lot of teams in the NBA is because I never lose. I stay winning. I never lose. Now, there might be other people out there that like to lose and they don't care about it, but me, I like to stay on top. I like to win. So if you see one team lose, I got another team there. And if I have that team win, I have another team lose. If I have another team lose, I have another team to win. And it's just back and forth. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to tell all you guys out there so you guys can know this. I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm really not a bandwagoner. I just like the NBA so much, I got to choose more than one team. I just want to tell you guys loud and clear, I am not a bandwagoner. And I hate losing. I don't lose. Savage Boy 23 does not lose. So I win. So that's it. I just want to say that loud and clear to everybody, okay? I like winning. I don't like losing. And if I lose, not going to be looking good. Now, somebody asked me this a hard question before. They said, what happens if all your teams loses? Then how do you feel? Then I will suck it up and deal with it. But I would never ever in my life have that. What about comes the NBA championship time? Then yes, that is a time where I need to be scared of. That is a time I need to be scared of, because when it comes towards playoff time or NBA championship time, then I got to get rolling and hope my teams win. But when it comes towards then, I'll think about it. But now I don't got to think about it because this is regular season. So all I got to do is sit back, relax, and just watch these games. That's it. So yeah, so just to get everybody's mind off of that, I have more than one team in the NBA, okay? If you guys are asking what teams I have, I will tell you in the next video, okay? So, yeah, there's a lot of teams. So you'll be surprised of how many teams I got. And I'm telling you this now. It is not the whole NBA. It is not the whole NBA, okay? It's just in the NBA conversation, okay? But it's not the whole NBA. You know, all the NBAs and the teams, I don't like all of them. So there's a few of them I like. But it's a lot. So, yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear. Let's move on to these predictions, though. I just want to say that loud and clear to everybody so everybody can know what I'm talking about. Sacramento Kings, Cavs. Now, you got one team and you got another team that I try to root for, okay? So this is a very good game. Hopefully I say it's a good game. I don't know because, you know, the Kings like to, you know, play around with very good teams and then destroy very bad teams. But I'm going to be I really want to take Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. But Darius Garland is not playing, so he might be out for, I think, this week, if I'm correct. Until this Wednesday, if anybody's curious, is what I've been hearing, but we don't know though. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna be taking. I hope they prove me right. I hope they do good. I'm gonna be taking De'Aaron Fox, Monta Sabonis, and Malik Monk in Sacramento Kings. I need them to go out here, show up, and show out. I swear, if they go out here and get blown out, I'm gonna be mad. So before everybody watches my video, or people who watch the NBA games before the game or after the game or during the game, just know that I'm moving for Sacramento and I need Sacramento to go out here and try to win and try to dominate, because I don't want them to be blown out like last time, you know? Just like a few days ago. Again, I think it was against the Warriors, if I'm correct. Something like that. Something in the Sacramento Kings and the Warriors, man. It's just a fun game in general. I don't know if it's me, but I like it. Yeah. But I need Sacramento Kings to go out here, show up, and show out. Because this game here will be fun if those players show up and show out. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland is out, is what I've been hearing in this game. But we don't know, though. But most likely he will be back Wednesday. Just please, Sacramento, go out here, show up, and play against Donovan Mitchell. Because Donovan Mitchell will go crazy in the NBA once you let this man go shoot every shot in the game, okay? So, please, go make this a fun game. I might tune into this game. I might. Or I'll just look at the highlights, because there's a lot of great games today. So, yeah. Alright. We got this game here. I might tune into this game, or I might look at the highlights. This might be a great game to watch. Only if Joel Embiid was playing in this game. I want to say this loud and clear. Joel Embiid is not playing in this game. He is out. He's going to go for surgery. It is so disappointment to see one of your favorite players going for MVP, almost making it, drop 73 points, or 71 points, or 70 points, my bad, 70 points, and going out here and falling down, and now he's out for surgery. It's really heartbreaking, and it's just not fun to watch. So I gotta watch my other favorite team go out here and beat my favorite other team. This is not going to be a great game. I want it to be, but I would try to make it. You know, make it fun without Joel Embiid, but it's going to be really hard. I'm going to be taking the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, and if Kyrie Irving is playing, I'm still taking Dallas Mavericks on this one. This game here, people might ask, is this going to be a boring game? No, it will not be, because you have one star player out on one team, and you have another great star playing on one team, and then they're missing their other star on one team. So, it's kind of both ways. I don't know who to go for. 76ers don't have Joel Embiid. Okay? Dallas Mavericks doesn't have Kyrie Irving. But they do got Luka. They do got the Magic Man. So anything can happen. But I'll be taking the Dallas Mavericks on this one. Regardless of what team wins, I will still root for them regardless. Okay? These are both phenomenal teams with phenomenal players. So, yeah. Just because everybody thinks I'm going against Philadelphia today doesn't mean I don't like them. I'm going for them because I just feel like it. I just feel like Mavericks are going to win today. Simple as that. But anything can happen. It's the NBA. Again, it's the NBA, okay? So, yeah, please win this game. All right, let's move on to this game here. Charlotte Bobcats, Charlotte Hornets, whatever you guys want to call them, versus Los Angeles Lakers. AD versus, I don't know who is on the Hornets, bro. LaMelo Ball? I lost count of this dude. I want to know if this dude's even in the NBA. I mean, he is in the NBA. I don't know if he's playing or not. I don't know if he's injured or he's playing. Regardless, you guys already know who I'm rocking for. I'm going Los Angeles Lakers, AD. Here's what I want you to do, Lakers. Please, all I'm asking, please, go out here and win. Please go out here and dominate. I need you to go out here and win. Not only I need you to win, I want you to blow them out around, let's say, third quarter, okay? Third quarter, around the 5-minute mark. I want you to be blowing them out so AD can sit on the bench relaxing. Because I think Lakers have a back-to-back in this game, if I'm correct. I don't know, though. I'll look at it tomorrow. But if they don't, I'm wrong. If they do, I'm right. But I don't know. We'll see. I need the Lakers to go out here and win this game. Because if Lakers win this game, Lakers don't even got to worry about this. They don't got to worry about the Jazz. They don't got to worry about the Rockets. They can sit comfortably where they are. They get closer and closer to that 7th seed and 8th seed. But if they lose out here, I'm going to be really disappointed. So please, don't go out here and lose, Lakers. Please, all I'm asking is for a win tonight. Okay? Or afternoon, whatever it is for you guys. Lakers, please, win this game. That's all I'm asking. AD, show up and show out. There's nobody on the Hornets that should even guard you. You should go into the paint like left and right. You should literally push your way in like easy, bro. So just go in there, okay? I'm going for you today. Los Angeles Lakers, going over the Hornets. Got that. All right. Hawks versus the Flippers. Flippers are coming off back-to-back. The time I'm watching this video, or the time you guys are watching this video, the time I'm making the video too, I don't know if Kawhi Leonard and PG-13 and Russell Westbrook are going to be playing a back-to-back. The time I'm watching it, or the time I'm making this video and the time you guys are watching this video, okay? So, regardless, I'm going to be taking Ice Train the Hawks. Ice Train the Hawks. I would love it if you guys can come out here and win this game in Atlanta. So, DeJounte Murray, I need you to pretend like these are the Los Angeles Lakers, like you wanted to get traded the day that you played them, okay? That is what I want you to do. Don't come out here, start missing shots. I need you to do me a favor, DeJounte Murray and Ice Trae. I need you to go hot from the 1st to the 4th. I want you to think they can't guard you. That's what I want you to do, okay? Because that would be great. And to be honest, everybody's going to ask me, are you tuning into this game? Nope. No, why do I tune in? No, I don't. I only tune in if they lose. So if the Flippers are down by, like, let's say 27, I'll tune into the game. But there's something in me, I don't know if it's me or just in general anybody else. When I tune into games like the Flippers or the Lakers or the Brooklyn Nets or the 76ers, they start somehow in some way lose. But when I'm looking at the highlights on my phone, they're up, let's say, like 45 points. And when I tune in, they start going down. I don't know if that's me or does everybody have the same thing as me? You know? So, that's what I want to say. But I need the Flippers to lose this game by at least 50. Just lose. That's all I'm asking. Atlanta Hawks, go out here and win. Do a bang for everybody, please. Just do it. All right? Let's move on to the Brooklyn Nets Warriors. Now, a lot of people are going to want to be tuned into this game. Now, this is probably going to be a great game to watch. I want to go the Golden State Warriors. I want to go with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, all of them. Andrew Wiggins, all of them. I'm going with the Warriors in this one. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be light work for the Warriors because they've been having their ups and downs. So, this is going to be a good battle in the courts. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I will definitely try to tune into this game. And if I don't, I'll look at the highlights on my phone because I will not miss this game. But again, anything can happen in this game because I might not tune into it. But I'll be going for the Golden State Warriors in this game because this game will be fun to watch. So yeah. Alright, we're going to move on to the last and final game. Pelicans versus Toronto. Toronto is coming off back-to-back. They just lost to the Thunder yesterday. They were up big, 76-53. Toronto had 76. Thunder had 53. And somehow, in some way, they lost to 127 to 135. Thunder had 135. Toronto had 127. Okay? That is just a heartbreak right there. How do you have that kind of lead and you just lose it? Now, I am not going to be tuning into this game. The only time I'll tune into it is if I tune into Zion Williamson. And if I somehow, some way tune into Zion Williamson, I tune into that game just because of Zion Williamson. I don't want to watch the game and I don't see Zion. But most likely he will play. So, yeah. I'm going to be going for the Pelicans in this one. This is not going to be a fun game because we all know how Toronto is. But other than that, I'm taking these teams today that you guys saw. But if you guys have any questions, comment down below and tell me what teams you think are going to win these games or lose these games. Or tell me what teams you think are going to get blown out. But guys, that is my NBA predictions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.